Welcome to this 10-year celebration of the Golden Child energy in this universe. I'm Charlotte Shanti. I'm Golden Age Transformation Teacher in 5D Lightship, City of Lights. Welcome. As we are beginning this celebration, we invite you to feel the energy that you're sitting in right now. And we would like to invite you inside the Lightship. So I'm changing the frequency to the 5th dimension and to the 5D Lightship, City of Lights. And we are here. We are inside the Lightship, and for those who have been here before will notice that this is a room that you haven't been in before. We usually don't invite people into this room. This is the space of the Golden Child energy. Inside this space, there is what I see as orange walls. I'm just going to turn down the music a notch. Some people are giving feedback that it is too loud. Is it better now? Okay, thank you. The music that we are listening to is specially composed for the Golden Child energy. It is played in 432 Hertz, and it is coded with the Golden Child energy. So as we settle into this energy and this music, we're getting a first glimpse of the Golden Child energy, and we are starting off very soft. Some of you have met the energy before and you're working with it daily. But we are going to take you back to where it all started and how we met the Golden Child energy and what has happened for the last 10 years. This Lightship consists of a collaboration between many different beings, coming from this universe, this galaxy, different planets, star systems, to collaborate on how they can help Earth and all its beings ascend. To keep this Lightship together, so to speak, and to have an energy that everybody can agree on, we use the Golden Child energy. This is one of its big jobs, you could say, or positions, is to facilitate this Lightship. This lightship would never be if it wasn't for the golden child energy. And if you look at the logo, this geometric shape that we have made, you will see the yellow color, and this is also symbolizing the golden child energy, keeping the space together and running from one space to the other, and making sure that the energy is always cutting edge and of the future. Because this is basically what the golden child energy is. It's an energy of the future. It is been meant to come here to Earth to really kick off Ascension. And we call it the golden child energy. And the age that we are coming into is the golden age. So this is basically where everything golden comes from. It is from this golden child energy. Maybe you've noticed that people start talking about golden dolphins, golden angels, golden unicorns, golden everything. And it sort of started here a year ago or so. I started noticing that all of a sudden people called everything golden. And they were able to tell that it is because that they are working with energies that are more advanced. But what most people don't realize is that they are collaborating with the golden child energy. The dolphins are collaborating with the golden child energy, and they have taken on a string in their energy system that is golden, and so they call themselves Golden Age Dolphins. And we are doing the same with our energy system. We are also integrating the golden child energy. We are also getting a golden string. The more we work with the golden child energy, the more this string grows. But it's not an energy that is taking over our energy system. It's an energy that is adding to our energy system. So this lightship would never be if it wasn't for the golden child energy. This was one of the first things that happened after it came from a parallel universe. But let us take you back to the moment where we opened the portal to the parallel universe, where the golden ones live, and from where the golden child energy appeared. So we are now back in November 2014. Maybe you remember what you were working with that year and what happened to your energy system, what your interests were. For us, Dil, my partner, and I, we had started working together with quite advanced people on getting to know how to code crystal tools and to work with star beings. We've been doing that for a couple of years. And Dil and I got a message that a door needed to be opened. And you have probably done a lot of energy work yourself. And so we started looking for this door. And we had been in Tibet in 2009, and for some reason I took pictures of all the doors that we passed through, as if a door in Tibet is not only a door. I perceived it as a portal. When you enter a temple, a monastery, whatever, in Tibet things just seem so different. So in my mind, a door was a door leading into another space. So I started looking at my photos from Tibet. But Dil, she worked on her own, and one evening in November, she said to me, I have just opened the portal, the door that they were talking about. And she said, I want to give you a handshake, a golden handshake from a being I just met that goes by the name Golden Child Energy. And she asked me if I wanted the full transfer of the energy. And I, of course, said yes. And what you should be sensing by now is the opening of this portal and the energy that is coming through. It is like a red, orange, yellow, and a little darkish energy, not unlike lava. If you look at a lava stream coming down from a mountain, it has all these colors. And this is how we perceived the Golden Child energy. So as this energy was filling my energy system, I felt very elevated. I felt gifts from another world was coming to me, but it was my own gifts. They were coming from myself. And so we soon realized that this energy is not here to take over our energy system. It is here to teach us what we truly are. So it came with gifts, our personal gifts, my gifts from the time of Atlantis, from the time of Lemuria, from other civilizations that I have been a part of, where I have left things for myself that I needed here on earth for ascension and to become whole again. Because what we realized is that before the Golden Child energy had appeared, it was quite difficult to remain in contact with star beings and find out where to begin, because there were so many of them. But it was as if the Golden Child energy started not with the star beings and all the interesting things in space, but with us. And that really resonated with how we work anyway, and how we perceive spiritual development. That we need to change, we need to transform to ascend, rather than we need to speak to as many star beings as possible to ascend. So in many ways it is a very known procedure or method that the Golden Child energy is using. It is pointing to you, saying, who are you? If you've studied spirituality, you know the question, who am I? This is the classic. But the Golden Child turns it into a new phrase that says, what you are. So there is a promise of a revelation. Who am I is a question, and the answer is open. But now the Golden Child comes to you and says, what you are. So this is a huge step for us, that we can finally get more insight to who we are and how we proceed. Because by working with the Golden Child energy, we found that we can connect with all the star beings we like and remain ourselves at the same time. After the stream started coming from a parallel universe, it lasted for a whole week. This golden stream enveloped Earth itself. It formed a giant grid. It's as if it knew where it was going, like, water flowing down a mountain. The water knows where to go, and it finds all the corners and all the places where it can move forward. And we were told that we were not to tell anybody about this opening. It seemed very sacred, not secret, but sacred, and as if the energy needed time to envelope Earth. And we found that there was a multiple reasons for this. And one of the reasons was in order to form the grid, the Golden Light Network. But there was also security involved. And it may seem like a strange word to talk about when you talk about an energy. But this energy needed protection. And we found out that the name Golden Child energy resonated with how fragile the energy is and how it needed to be taken care of like a small child that has great abilities, that is before its time, that is very talented. Because if we don't protect that child, it could break before it grows up. And we needed for this energy to be protected in order to grow up. And it grew up within 1 week. The next thing that was important to protect was the building of the Lightship. And I took personal part in this procedure. I've never, for my conscious mind, built a Lightship before. I probably have, but at that time I didn't know what it was and why I was involved. But every day I could connect with the Golden Child energy, and I was brought into the building site, that's the best word I can use, where I could see things that was progressing. So one day I saw the power system where the golden child energy enters and how it is an eternity machine. It is powered by energy only. It never stops. So this means that the flow of energy inside the Lightship is constant and it is 100%, and it goes in all corners of the Lightship. And I could see different, you would call it departments, being built in the Lightship. You can see them on the geometric shape of the Lightship, and the point in the middle signifies the golden child energy itself, and this is where it is, and then all the energy is streaming out to all the other departments. And we can see the collaboration, how circles are intertwining and other forms are intertwining, signifying a collaboration. So during that week we told no one, and we were in awe, but at the same time it felt right. After that week we could tell our friends that we were working together with that the door had been opened, the energy has started to flow, and that there is a Lightship, and I recognized it as a city of light. I've heard of another city of light in Sedona. I've read a book about it. Maybe you have as well. It is a totally different kind of city of light. It has a different purpose. The purpose of the city of light in Sedona, as I understand it, is to become physical, to appear in the physical realm. Whereas our city of light focuses on transformation, education, and securing systems for all beings on earth on Ascension. We have another city of light in Machu Picchu, and there are also other places where they have cities of light. There are around 14 at this time, I'm told. The number varies, but at this point in time it is 14, and we are very different. But we are closely connected to the golden child energy, but are working together with all energies that want to work with us. We work with all people, all beings that want to connect with us and really to connect with themselves. So this was the first week of the golden child energy on earth. And since then, courses have appeared, information has appeared, like the 20 dimensions. Before, we only knew about 10 dimensions through Barbara Hand Clove. Golden Child Energy and the City of Light have given us information about the next 10 dimensions. We have elaborated on the 12 chakra system. We have worked with DNA, and a stream of crystal tools have come directly from Golden Child. And the tools that the Golden Child is facilitating and transmitting are all about being who you are and revealing what you are and showing you the way forward and empowering you. One of the most important crystal tools, and the first one that the Golden Child energy transmitted, was power. And some of you have that crystal tool. It is coated in a carnelian, and it was the very first crystal tool. It connects you to the Golden Child energy that transfers personal power to you, and it is also a direct link to the Lightship. So whenever you have this crystal tool in your hand or around your neck, your energy system is in contact with the Lightship and the Golden Child energy. I'm just listening to the energy. It has been standing in the background, letting me talk. And what I'm sensing is that I more or less have covered the things that it wanted you to hear with your ears. And now it wants to present itself to you. You may already be feeling or sensing that your feet are getting very heavy, that the air in the space that we are in becomes more dense, it becomes intense. You are now breathing in the Golden Child energy. You are now surrounded by the Golden Child energy. And for those of you who can see colors, you can now see the Golden Child energy. If you like, say yes to the Golden Child energy and allow it to enter your energy system. It is not going to take it over. It is not going to stay in your energy system. But it is very keen on seeing who you are and helping you to enhance your own sense of who you are. I remember the first time I met the energy when Dil held my hand for a golden handshake. I felt as if my boundaries were overstepped. So we are always telling people that the energy goes very close to your core. But that is really to truly understand who you are and to be able to support you and to gather or repair your energy system. A lot of people have energy systems that are broken. Every time we have an experience that we can't handle, and we get that all the time because we're human beings on earth, then our energy system reacts. And then the Golden Child energy finds those places and smoothens the energy. So in order to do that, the energy needs to become very close to you and to all the things that can be sensitive. But just remember, the golden child energy itself is sensitive, even though it comes with a force and full power. So I'm sensing that we are working on traumas. And so I'm picking up the restoration and stability after chaos that the golden child energy has facilitated and transmitted to us. So this is what is happening to your energy system now. That if there is somewhere that you had experiences that you couldn't handle or were too much, the golden child energy is now holding you ever so gently. And another thing about the energy is that the way it repairs anything is not going in from the outside and repairing. It is going inside and expanding. So if you have a trauma, something you couldn't handle, the energy goes into the point where you couldn't handle it, and it supports you to be able to accept and handle it. It enhances your energy system. Try and notice if you can feel that right now, because I'm sensing that with all of you, the energy has gotten hold of something that needs to be repaired. And just feel how the golden child energy comes close to you and is together with you as you are now reliving what happened to you and how all of a sudden you can handle it. So you should now be feeling differently. I'm just going to enjoy this moment as I put the crystal tool away. So what we are experiencing a lot from the golden child energy are new ways of perceiving things, new ways of doing things. And this is what is going to help us move on, because I don't know about you, but for me, I've had many lifetimes on earth where I've tried and tried again. But now we are getting this help that can help us evolve. This is what we have been looking for. This is what is going to take us further on the road. The Golden Child energy is with each one of you. It is speaking directly to you now. I can say some general things, but right now it is talking directly to you, so that is individual. But what the Golden Child energy is talking about in general is a sense of direction, which is very important for your earthly life and for your ascension. That you find out what is the way forward for you. We have been searching for many lifetimes. We have usually lived in one religion when we were born and died in the same religion. But now, in this lifetime, when we are on Ascension, we don't use religions anymore. So we have to find our personal path. And so the Golden Child energy supports us with this sense of direction crystal tool that helps us find our direction, the way forward in this sometimes very confusing spiritual environment that we are in. And it is not my way. It is not that now you have to follow the City of Light. It is your way. What makes you happy? What brings you forward? Because this is what we're all about. So this is the general message. And now I'll allow you to take a moment to feel the Golden Child energy and listen to the personal message that you are receiving now. And remember, if you don't hear, see or feel anything at this point, you are still receiving the message, because the Golden Child energy speaks to your energy system. So maybe tomorrow or next week you will find out what the Golden Child energy said to you. So just relax, listen and enjoy. As you are listening to the message, the Golden Child energy is taking your hands and holding them like this. The gifts that are yours are now streaming to you from a parallel universe where the golden ones live, and all the gifts are landing in your palms. This is our gift to you. You can enhance this experience by putting your hands like I am. And some of you may even feel it physically, how your gifts are landing in your hands. These gifts are going to place themselves in your energy system where they belong. And so when the time is right, they will open up. And this happens when your ascension allows it. Some of them are timed, it will happen automatically. Others you will have to look for and open up yourself. Some of them you need to be activated, to have activated, for instance with the 12 chakra system. Some of them open up when you start collaborating with others in 5D, etc. But what I'm hearing is that already when we are finishing this event, your first gift will open up. And the Golden Child says the first gift was to meet me. So that's a bit presumptuous, but at the same time it's quite profound. So I hope you appreciate that. And this is also how we have gotten to know the Golden Child energy. There is a sense of humor, and it loves things to be easy, funny, and just easygoing. We don't like difficult things, and that is very much in the spirit of the Golden Child energy. And also that we can all be here, that we can all be here with what we are, because we are needed. Golden Child energy has been here for 10 years, streaming directly from the parallel universe where the Golden Ones live. But actually there have been people who have been able to travel through dimensions before they were even open and go to parallel universes. And one of those people are the Tibetans with the Tibetan Buddhism, which is quite advanced and always has been. There are also rishis from the Hindu system. Some of them have been able to travel to this parallel universe. They are sitting inside the Himalaya mountains. We can't see them, but they are there still, the rishis. But the direct contact is here and now. And through what we are doing now, and whenever we are meeting in the Lightship, we are able to interact with the Golden Child, but also through the coded crystal tools that you are sitting with at home. When you take it in your hand, for instance, the Divine Darshan crystal tool, that is one of the more recent crystal tools. When you are sitting with one of these crystal tools, you are in direct contact. You don't need to go to a teacher. You don't need to go to a healing session. You don't need to go to a preacher or anyone. You can sit in the comfort of your home and be in direct contact through the Lightship. And for instance, this Divine Darshan gives you direct access to the Golden Child. Darshan means sight or presence. So when you are in contact with this crystal tool, you are in the presence of the divine, which in this case is an aspect of the Golden Child energy. We are just allowing for the energy to it's receding. It wants to stay with you, but it is receding, allowing you to feel yourself. So take a moment to feel your energy system after you have been in direct contact with the Golden Child energy. How does it feel? How is your breath? What is your mood like? I sense that everybody is uplifted. If any of you feel like giving us some feedback on what you experienced, we would love to hear from you. So you can write to us. I'm just asking the Golden Child energy whether there is anything else that I need to verbalize, and I'm getting no. From now on, the experience is yours. Just enjoy the energy. I'm getting from one of you who's written, I get bliss. Thank you. It's wonderful. There is one thing from the Golden Child energy. It says, please tell people that I am here. Please let people know that the Golden Child energy here is here to help you on your ascension, if you like. I think with those words we're going to end this experience. Thank you very much for taking the time to come here and listen to our story and to feel the energies. See you out there.